Vosa's lair. This is the one that, it might take me a while. This one I remember being pretty rough. Probably the second toughest.
The Sand People one was the toughest?
Yes. Then this. That part that I just completed with the jumping through the mud, that was definitely a pain.
Uh-huh.
But I'm surprised I got through it as well as I did, so I'm kind of hoping for the best with this one, but I know it ain't easy. Because this first part...
This is really the only last, like, tough... This is really the last level, technically.
Yeah.
Because the next level's a joke. Because, right, it's this one and then the final one? Oh, this is thrilling stuff.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of fun. And I'm being as sarcastic as possible. Because again, guess what this is?
Shooting gallery?
Infinite spawn.
Wow.
Now this is where it gets a little tricky. Because I have to go into their spawn.
Oh. Wow, they group up pretty fast.
Not where I wanted to be.
Flamethrower is not good here?
No, because they will surround you. This is an example of you have to be on your feet and move.
Now, why do you have to go into their spawn?
God hates me.
I wonder if that's a little graphical quirk on the PS2 version, that thing that keeps happening at the top of the screen. What was that?
Birdie. Birdie, birdie, birdie.
Good. Very good. Good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing.
Shit.
Back to dead. Rest in peace, Django.
Yeah, because see, pretty much the rest of the level is going to be...
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know. But pretty much the rest of the level is going to be exactly this, where it's, oh, here's a narrow platform. Stay on it while fighting these guys. And it's like, that's not a challenge, that's just aggravating.
It's like every time you look up that happens. That's the thing that's aggravating me. Why'd you do that?
The targeting messed me up there. Because I usually try to use the targeting to keep me...
centered?
Yeah, centered. So I don't lose where I am.
But you just locked onto an enemy?
But I locked onto an enemy, and it just sent me in the wrong direction. And it was one of these flying things that attacks you. So, blow them up.
It's kind of cool. You can see two moons in the background. Is this one of those cases where just a mad dash to the end would be the best idea?
I don't know.
That looks really steep. How's he doing that?
He's Django. Again, how do bad guys get on here?
I don't know. How come some mountains look like presidents? That sounds like a chainsaw revving up.
Well, you know what? If the chainsaw was a final enemy, it'd be a pretty tough one.
What? Just a chainsaw? You just fight a chainsaw?
Yeah. I mean, how do you fight a chainsaw? It's an inanimate object.
That's a good point. How do you know when you've won that fight?
Yeah. It's like some Force users use telekinesis to use lightsabers in combat. So you'd be fighting a floating lightsaber. How do you beat a floating lightsaber?
Dunno. Very carefully, I would assume.
Yeah. I don't know if I can make that.
You're Django, of course you can. I feel like all the platforming elements in this game are done so that you have just enough jetpack to reach it.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
I knew that was going to happen.
I saw Tamora Morrison's life flash before my eyes.
It's pretty interesting.
It's just his book.
This is a nightmare.
From Haka to Hollywood.
Nope, not what I wanted.
Oh, you've got a Dwayne Johnson in front of you.
Up.
You're really not going to grab that health?
Now I have to. I'm going to save it for when I have to fall back.
So what is this? Just like...
God damn it! Get away!
What's happening here? Why do they keep doing that?
Because they hate me.
What's the objective here in this area? Just get out?
Keep moving.
I like that he targets multiple things at a time.
Yeah, if he didn't target multiple things at a time, this game would be 10 times harder.
That's too many. That is too many. What was that guy on the wall? Who's that guy?
Don't know. Don't care. Here's what I do know. We are almost done with this level.
Are those supposed to be vines? 'Cause it looks terrible.
Really?
Good. Man, the aiming with the rocket launcher in this game is just so good.
The one time I actually want to use the goddamn thing.
Did you just fall through the map?
Yeah, there's holes in the bridge.
Oh. This level doesn't seem too bad, as long as you know what to do with those guys.
That one room was the bane of my existence, where they were just all those guys, and I went and said, up the wall, up the wall, up the wall.
Yeah.
Because for the longest time I didn't know how to do it, and then I was like, what if I just run through the room and just hope for the best? So I ran through the room and found the exit, and was just like, yeah, I can definitely jetpack to this if I just keep my back to the wall.
Yeah, you're dead.
Oh, man. They definitely surrounded me.
I'm gonna look up what these guys are, because it's bothering me. Why does the song keep doing that? Bandogora. Bro. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. See that floating body over there to the side?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
I don't know if I can make that. Oh well, here goes everything.
Just keep getting him to do that. That'd be great. This is truly the best squad AI I've ever seen.
Yeah. Alright.
Did the camera do that by itself, or did you do that?
Camera did that by itself, because now I'm entering Vosa's layout.
Hmm.
Alright, don't you know, let's get this over with. Fuck, that's a lot! Ah!
What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, was that supposed to happen?
Yeah.
I thought the door, like, killed you.
The blast helmet of a Mandalore warrior. Something I've not seen since I was a Jedi. I must have cut down 20 of your kind myself. Congratulations, bounty hunter. You found me. No
I feel like that outfit isn't very practical.
Who hired you? Oh, the strong silent type. I like that. More of a challenge. I once tried to resist, but the Bandagora have ways of weakening your mind and breaking your will. Soon, you will be my slave, bounty hunter. Touched a nerve. Perhaps this won't last as long as I thought. Care to join us?
Shoot her now!
Yeah, right?
Shoot her now! Well, you had your opportunity. How come it only takes her one shot?
Hmm.
Takes me like 600.
Because it wouldn't be very interesting in a cutscene like this to have her back up and jump backwards while shooting.
Yeah, shoot her now! Too late. Now you decide to shoot her.
Not a great move on Zan's part.
Well, I mean, you know. She was the one who went point blank with a fucking Jedi in episode 2 and expected to win.
Mm-hmm.
I think this would have been her learning her lesson.
No. I think this was setting that up, actually.
Looks like she's all yours, Django. We're even now.
Save your strength.
How did you even get on this moon? How did you know where I was going? Did you follow me?
Back in a minute.
Yeah, that is a very good question. Did she have to do like a whole quest line with Jabba? Did she have to kill?
Well, last we saw her, she was in Gardula's cell.
Yeah? How'd she get out?